We're looking at birth traditions. So birth traditions is different from traditional birth. Are you understanding the full concept? Traditional birth is like, okay, I gave birth, but this wasn't actually in the hospital. It was just through some crook method, all right, from our tradition. But birth tradition is like things people do after a child is born. Now, it doesn't matter if this child was born traditionally or if this child was born in the hospital, but once this child gets home, there are some things that some people in the world do. All right. So, of course, we have a diverse world. So, we're not going on to now talk about everybody, you understand? But we're just talking about the common ones, okay, that you might actually see around. So, you could see this, all right. The grandmothers of the house actually came around to see the young person that came in, all those stuffs. Okay, this one is like Christianity. They're trying to baptize you immediately. You understand all those things, all right? So birth traditions, they vary significantly from place to place across cultures. All right, reflects that we are a people on the earth that actually have diverse, values. All right, different types of rituals, different types of customs, different types of traditions. So spiritual significance, like we're now looking at examples, right? In Mesoamerican cultures, birth is considered a sacred event, with deities playing a pivotal role in childbirth. So midwives usually invoke blessings, perform rituals. So they believe that this is what will help the delivery be safe, and also this is what will help the person to kind of like become successful later on in life. You understand? You can't blame these people. All right. In Hinduism, birth rituals like what Garbhadahan and Namakarana mark important milestones, ensuring that the child's spiritual development and well-being is being taken care of. So in many indigenous cultures, birth is a spiritual process involving ceremonies, traditional medicine, and community support. All right. So community involvement in African cultures, birth is a communal event with family and community members, all of them coming to actually play a role in the life of a child. For example, Igbo, the Omugu, that's a postpartum care, is a significant tradition where elderly women provide care and guidance to new mothers. In Yoruba, naming ceremonies are held 7 days after the birth. So when they born you, they leave you for a week without a name. All right. So while in Akan culture, the outdooring ceremony introduces a child to the community on the 8th day. All right. So different cultures. We're just trying to talk about examples so that you know that such a thing actually exists. In case you grew up in the city and you don't really know that such things actually exist in the communities. So rituals and ceremonies in cultures. In cultures, rituals and ceremonies surround birth, including prayers. They do offerings for you, symbolic arts. All of this will actually ensure that your well-being is taken care of. You are spiritually protected. All of that, okay? So the placenta is often treated with reverence, with some cultures burying it to symbolize the child's connection to the land. So they make sure they bury it, even if it's in the hospital. They will carry the placenta to your community and bury it. Do you understand? To make sure that, okay, this one is a son of the soil, this one is a daughter of the soil. All right. So naming ceremonies are significant in many cultures, bestowing identity, blessing, and good fortune upon the child. So holistic approach. Traditional birth practices often emphasize a holistic approach, incorporates physical, emotional, spiritual support to the mother and the child. All right. Herbal remedies, there could be massage, there could be natural techniques. All of these are used, to support the labor, postpartum recovery, all of that aspect. So these practices prioritize the well-being of both the mother and the child to promote that what birth experience is actually a positive thing. Okay, so that's it for the birth traditions.